The Environment Center is a very unique place because it's quite close to where I live, but it feels like its own little world. Where like I grew up here, I started when I was like 4 or 5 maybe. I was in like some of the first years of Forest Friday. So when I started here, I was really little, and it's always been a place, even if I haven't been here for a long time, like a year, or I've been away and doing other stuff, I can come back and they're always happy to see you. They're like a big smile, they'll tell you what's going on, you can get involved. Like it gives you a sense of like you always have somewhere to go. Like no matter what's going on, it gives you kind of like in your subconscious that sense of like stability, baseline. Having grown up here, you feel like very connected.
I grew up in this area, coming to Forest Fridays 10 years ago. It was really early. I remember the building was fairly new. It was a pretty awesome project because it was, I think, one of the first living buildings in Ontario. At the time, I was a 10-year-old. I just knew that I enjoyed being out in the woods and playing and having fun and learning about the things around me.
It's a place that I could always come to when I was growing up, and it was growing and changing along with me in a sense. It started out as like a place I could go to play outside and just like be in the outdoors, and it slowly grew into a place where I could learn about nature and how I can be proactive in helping and still have that escape from like the busy indoor life of society. I can just come out here and I can learn about plants and birds, or I can just spend the day in a tree. And like, I guess it's a place where I go to calm down and learn. I have a lot of knowledge about nature now, which is obviously a huge bonus in day-to-day activities. Animals are now a huge part of my life. Like I love any living thing. I'm like, yes, I want to go touch it. So like, I guess it gives me a good understanding of how to interact with nature without destroying it.
I was not just being taught about the area, I was being given the tools to learn about the area. They fostered this idea that if you equip the kids with the ability to learn about their area, then they can apply that and transfer that to anywhere.
The Environment Center is the way that I have got most of my connection with nature. When I was really little, like I didn't even think about like taking my shoes off and running around. The freedom that there was when I was younger, I think was really important around in nature, and just even if it's muddy, because like you'll just shower, it's just dirt, it's not gonna hurt you.
I guess I can adapt to things easier. Like I found being here let me change for different situations depending on the games we were playing, where we were, and what environment. And just to have a lot of knowledge in general and be able, free-spirited per se. There wasn't set rules, which I guess gave me a better outlook on how to live life nowadays, where I'm like, oh, I necessarily don't have to go that route of living where I can make my own path, and I know that from being here and learning that kind of lessons.
I used to be very tentative in my own opinions, and I kind of never wanted to offend everyone or anyone, or I would kind of just be passive and never want to rustle anyone's feathers or anything. So I would, I would kind of often not state my opinions or stick up for something I believed in. I would just kind of accept that someone else maybe knew better, or they had a better idea, or and I think this place has very much done that and pushed me to find what it is that I believe and what I want to stand up for and pursue in my life.